Let's learn. Oh my god. The Watchmen. Okay. Great. Okay. This day, created the Coughing Rue card and placed it on the wall of originals. It's just, nothing happened today, apparently. That Chris reinterpreted one of his characters when he believed that she had taken Jessica Quinn. Okay. That Chris believed that he cured his... Alright. That Chris is a stressed homeboy imprisoned and laughs under loot. Oh my god. What? Why, Christian? What the fuck? You shouldn't tell your mom that you masturbate. Hey, mother. Hey, mom. I masturbate. Yeah, it's a little. I think it's normal. Yeah. And Bob's like, I'm gonna shut the damn internet off. I'm gonna shut the damn internet off, you fuck. Please, I need it so I can upload Sonichu to the internet. Well, you better start working on stop masturbating. Okay, I'll work on it, alright? I'm working on it. I love Christian. That Chris... Oh. Alright. That Chris used to sleep in class. Didn't everybody? Everybody sleeps in class. A week with Christian Chandler. The pickle man tricked him again? What? The romance in his comments. Literally, the best piece of art I made using my characters was literally just one scene, one panel, and it was Silas like sitting on a chair sideways with like his arm on the the part of the chair, like the back part of the chair, and with this like handout saying that he can't go to like the dance because he has a new job. That's the best scene. It's a big part of the story, but yeah. Chris describes World War II as a very tragic event with guns, insults, and yuck. Didn't people upload all of this? Yeah. If I remember the story correctly, Chris Chan sold his homework on eBay. And somebody bought it and scanned it all. And it's the funniest shit. That Chris's 23andMe DNA results, I remember that site. I think that's a site. I don't know what 23andMe is. Indicate that he has no Cherokee ancestry, but his 0.3% Spanish. Fucking loser. Let's learn. A Week with Christian Chandler is a self-documentary, more commonly known as A Week with Christian Chandler. School report that Chris wrote and document 1 week of his high school life. In 2000, he was 18, although Chris gave his report a copyright date. 7 days. Chris Chan's huge. This is where Sanchi came from. The information contained within Chris' report provides valuable insight into his early years. Okay, let's learn. This is the cover. All right. Photo: Chris dressed as Ash Ketchum, poses with a now deceased Patty Chandler. Out of focus, and the print is overexposed. Damn. Drawing is of a crude portrait of Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, we don't know that's Sonic the Hedgehog. That could be Sonichu with short ears. Alright, this is page 1. Alright. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oddly... Michael Schneider. Michael Schneider. Page 2. On our first day of following Christian, we followed him as he was getting ready to go to the Pokemon Trading Card Game League at Books A Million. All ready to go, Christian and his mother leave for the league. On the way, they stop at BP gas station so Christian could fill his sports bottle with some refreshing soda pop. Obesity? After Christian enters Books A Million for the league, he sees someone with a rare holographic Team Rocket Dark Raichu card. So he offers all his tradable holo rare cards and non-holo rare cards, but the boy did not want to trade his Dark Raichu card. After signing in with Mark, the gym leader, he trades a few cards. Then he plays many card games much later. Because of the release of Team Rocket cards, now available in stores, a party was held with games and prizes. We watched as the league members played a musical Pokeball game. A costume contest was also held. 5 people came dressed as Team Rocket members, but Christian was wearing an Ash getup, like he usually wears every Saturday. Oh yeah, Christian would go out in public being Ash Ketchum, like wearing the full fucking clothes, but not the personality. It was originally a Halloween costume, but he thought it was also a formal item to wear for the league. Yeah, his fashion's fucked up. We'll check that out next. So, he entered and won first prize, a cool t-shirt after receiving the t-shirt. He left for home so he could go to Ruckersville before dark. That's page 2. Page 3 has some pictures. Those pictures. Fuck happened to this one? Photo of Chris seated on a bed, holding up a number of Pokemon trading cards. Chris is shot against the light. The print is underexposed. How are these printed? Christian is getting ready to go to the Pokemon TCG League at Books A Million. Chris stares down. Creepy stare. Let's check that out next. A younger opponent. Pedal for. Christian has confirmed that he is not a pedophile. He's not. I think, the only time he's been caught, technically, was, an iFunny watermark meme, where it was, a little girl, and covering her breast was the iFunny watermark, as, a little fucking, what are those things called? Where, you put them around your head, and Japanese people wear it all the time. But yeah, it was an iFunny thing of that, and somebody was like, get that watermark out of here, and Christian liked it. That's, the only fucking proof. That, and, in, I think, issue 7 or 8 of Sonichu, they talk about, this, more younger, electric hedgehog Pokemon. And they said, because of stupid laws, you cannot go. And the phrase stupid laws is not a good thing to say. Alright. Christian is playing a round of Pokemon with a fellow trainer. But yeah, Christian's not a pedophile. Oh, well, it's now Christine. I'm an idiot. Christine Weston Chandler's not a pedophile. She's not. She's not. She's not a pedophile. She's a normal, human, transgender, bisexual. And you have to just accept that. Picture of several young League members are playing a variation of musical chairs. Musical chairs? Huh? The League members are playing a round of musical Pokeballs. Alright, next up. On the second day, Christian woke in his country home in Ruckersville. And then it says his address. He helped his mother by moving heavy and light boxes. What's this? Is a video uploaded. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we gotta check that out. Furniture and stuff from the van to the house, and the house to workshop. Afterwards, they loaded the van and ready to leave and left for Richmond. On the way, they stopped at Country Cooking restaurant in Orange County for a lunch. Later, they returned to Richmond and re-unloaded their van. But even though they worked hard today, putting and talking, there is still a lot to move back to Ruckersville. Okay, let's watch the video. I'm gonna unplug my music.
All the cans are in there. 4.26 liters total. Estimated weight, I'd say over 50 pounds, I think.
Doesn't it break?
So now, what's this? Alright? One,
Damn.
two,
Two. Three. Four. He's just working out.
5,
Is that it?
5,
Is the video just him working out?
6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10,
Is it just him working out? Is that it?
11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay, what does it say about 17? What is this? Quick Fighter, Christian versus Soda Pop. Jesus Christ. So yeah, there's like nothing to it. Alright, let's continue. Okay, we have another picture we need to see. Let's look at this. This is Christian's country room. His mother is bringing in the last box from the van to the from the van to the living room. This is more stuff in the city living room to bring back to Ruckersville later. On the third day, Christian spent an odd day in Manchester High School. The first class that he went to was his English class with Mr. Goss. During class, Mr. Goss discussed the difference between Shakespeare's world and the real world of today. Christian rested his eyes after Mr. Goss' discussion, and before the bell rang, next he had trigonometry. I'd hate to be Christian. Wait, what? I hate to be... No, I don't care about computer. I hate to be Christian when his nerves kicked into action after waking up from a noisy snooze cruise, but I was. Next was computer graphics. It was great for him today because he got to print his own CD cover. Next was Spanish, too. He took a look today, but I think he feels confident in his work. And finally, after a hard day, he rides home on the bus, but unfortunately, it had a few slow in the minds on it. Slow in the minds, can I just get like a quick definition? Because I don't want to read, the entire fucking slow in the minds. Slow in the minds, they are, disabled people. So, development disabled. In other terms, for this one, actually, I don't know. I don't exactly know. Is this what I think it is, or is this something different? Yeah, this is actually something completely different. Crazy and or genetically intelligent. Other than Chris Chan himself, of course. Yeah, see, Chris Chan's a different thing. He's on a higher level. He's high functioning. Okay, we have another photo. Did he take a secret photo of his fucking teacher? What a fucking creep. Mr. Goss is chatting with his fellow teacher friend. How does he not know the name of the teacher? What is this? What is this? This is Christian CD cover after the print in the process of cutting. You guys see him? You guys see him? That's him! Sonichu. These buses are full of nutty slow in the minds. Christian needs to settle the fuck down. On the fourth day, we follow Christian on an easier school day than even day. First, he went to English class. He cruised on a on a Z, while starting to read a dollhouse story. Second was photography class, but with the immature boys and getting up to develop photos. He never falls asleep in that class. Oh yeah, did I forget to say Christian hated boys. Fourth was contemporary living. Today, Miss Tortilla talked about eggs. God damn it, dude. Me purposely reading that name worked perfectly. Miss Tortilla talked about eggs and microwaves, and from the eggs, I'm hungry, which brings up lunch. On an odd day, Christian eats alone, but on even days, he's with his friends. His gal pals. My gal pals. Tiffany, Sarah, and Brian. Brian was not there today. He went on a field trip to D.C. Sixth was coping. What? It's coping/study hall. Oh, we call it Tiger Time. That's why I didn't understand it. And anyway, it's Tiger Time is only the second class. So technically we only have 4 classes each day. And on Fridays it's shorter. During the free time in this class, Christian likes to get into a good book. And at 1:30, our hero leaves for home on that bus. What's that drink? What's that drink? It's Coca-Cola. It's It's Coca-Cola. Mr. Bay... Oh my god. Mr. Bayuk and Christian are looking over a test strip for proper time length check. Christian is eating lunch with Tiffany and Sarah. Fucking Coca-Cola. Why is Christian wearing like such a radical fucking shirt? What year? This was 2000. I think that word was relevant. Now we call it bruh baba booey. Hey yo, the pizza's here shirt. That's what we call it now. He got a dope ass shirt. Bruh baba booey bruh. Shirt. He has one of those shirts. That's what the 21st century people would call it. Christian is reading an R.L. Stein novel during coping class. Which Goosebumps is it? Which one is it? I don't even think it's Goosebumps. What is it? What the fuck is that book? We need AI upscaling for this shit. Is it The Broom? That's my favorite book. Do you guys not know about that's not what it's called. There's a book called The Broom. No, it's just called The Broom. I can't find it. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, it's this book. Oh, it is Room on the book. Never mind. Yeah. On the 5th day, we decided to take a break from lugging the tripod around at Christian's school, but instead we will observe the daily activities that he does at home. He likes to play video games. In example, Pokemon, Sonic the Hedgehog, etc. He also likes to go onto the internet to browse for new Poke News articles and to check the status of visitors, or he updates his website, Quick's Poke Site 2. He also likes to go swimming at the YMCA pool. Oh no. He needs to cool off after a hard day. Anyway, he also likes to sort and look through his books of Pokemon trading card game cards and his decks. He also likes to express himself in his art. Then later he brushes his teeth, takes a shower, say good night to his parents. Watch a little TV. Then he goes to bed with music to relax to. And a photo. Oh, fuck photo. There it is. He's playing Pokemon Stadium for Nintendo 64. That cluttered ass room. Alright, we have another picture. By the way, probably close out of that. Christian is checking on his cards in his book and decks. This is Christian's wall of original Pokemon cards. This is Christian's city room. I don't have a drink. Oh no! On the 6th day, we followed Christian and photographed the achievements of Christian and his friends. First, we noticed on the wall of the cafeteria hallway were posters from the computer graphics classes. One of his, and we photographed it. Next, in Christian's commentary living class, he, Tiffany, and Sarah were fixing filled pasta shells, garlic bread, and a salad. Christian did not have any salad. I guess this is under the obesity, yeah. Lettuce. He did not have any salad, lettuce, or tomatoes, and a few other vegetables. Alone makes him feel green in the face. But after the bread and pasta shells were done, Christian and Sarah made the shells together. They all enjoyed a little something Italian, and during photography class, he mounted a photo of his mother and he took and developed it himself and later colored it. Oh no. Oh no. Why is that under the section of sex? Sex. Christian's computer graphics poster has a lot of pinball action. Sarah and Tiffany are enjoying their green salad. It's just under here, it just says, yuck. His Mother of the Year 2000 award will be represented in Christian's mother on the Mother's Day of 2000. Alright. That was hard to read. On the last day of our week-long journey, we followed Christian through one tough Friday. Christian came to school wearing a dress shirt and pants, a tie, and his cap. And grown were in the bag. He went to English class and took a vocabulary quiz. After the quiz, Christian signed the senior memory book of his friend, Miranda Mitchell. That's the one that died, right? I don't remember. During trigonometry class, he took notes on SSA triangles and the sine formula. Which one was this one? Oh, this one was not the one that died. Then, one of them died apparently, through a car accident. Then, in computer graphics class, he sketched an idea for a self-portrait, and it suited the requirements, but he'll have to wait till next class, because he needs a couple of his home flies to start him off. In Spanish too, he started on a test, but he did not finish it because he had to go for the senior group photo. Christian had to walk down a mile-long hill to the football stadium, and when he got there, he put his stuff down next in the entrance, put on his cap and gown, then went to join the group of seniors. After the long wait for the pictures to be taken, he crowded like a sardine surrounded by immature teenage boys. Jerks. And having the hot sun shining down on him and everyone else, he went back to study on the entrance. He got his stuff, and on the way back up the hill, his bus driver drove him down to tell him that she called his father and told him about Christian and the photo shooting taking so long. So Christian walked back up the hill. He became tired and sweaty after he entered the school building. He rested in the open commons for a few minutes. Then he buzzed for his father to pick him up, got ready to go, chilled out, and got picked up by his dad. That concludes our week-long documentary, A Week with Christian W. Chandler, the autistic boy that has made it this far. Smiley face. Miranda's first reaction to Christian's nice message. Some more pictures. Christian's getting started on his lunch. Dr. Pepper. Fucking pussy! Bruh, Dr. Thunder's better. I don't even think Dr. Thunder... Hold on. When was Dr. Thunder invented? Yeah. Yeah. So, Christian's a little bit of a pussy and won't drink the Dr. Thunder from Walmart. I still like Christian. He's epic. Let's be for real. Dr. Thunder's better than Dr. Pepper. Tired and sweaty from the mile-long climb in the hot sun, Christian rests for a few minutes. Look at him. Oh my god. Bruh, Christian is ascending. Look at him. The aura. It's making him glow. But yeah, look at Christian. He just looks depressed. He's like, I had to walk a mile-long climb. I think I deserve this. Christian is preparing his decks for the Pokemon TCG League tomorrow. That's completely underexposed. He's ascending in the picture. Yep. Christian's parents. I can't read cursive, by the way. Okay, yeah, that says... Wait, what? Robert F. Chandler Jr. and Barbara W. Chandler. Let's watch My Big 18th Party. What the hell is on his jeans? Semen! What the hell is on his jeans? It's just semen. Dude. This picture has such a threatening aura to it, dude. There's something up with this picture. This is like one of those cursed pictures where if it's in your house, it haunts you for the rest of your life. I'm downloading this. I like this picture. He's so happy. Look at him. He's so happy. I love him. Such a little cutie. Such a little cutie. I will never forget my 18th birthday party. It was the best of the rest. The weekend before my real birthday, my mother and I prepared for the party. I was going to host that day. We hung balloons and streamers. We laid refreshments on the table. This is under obesity. No, it's under Quick Cola. Let's see what Quick Cola is. At the door was for my high school amigas, and one of them brought a friend. We ate pepperoni pizza and drank Pepsi. It was great. As Mother lit the candles, I was filling with ecstasy. After I blew the candles, I was presented with a big jawbreaker from Kelly, an R.L. Stein novel from Sarah. What is this under? Just R.L. Stein in general. A planner with stickers from Miranda, and a rabbit doll with jelly beans from Tiffany. We watched Good Burger and had fun. After they left, it was done. What did I wish for? I'm not telling. Yes, for pussy. Oh, that's straight up just the Wikipedia article for that. No. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like that picture. I do not like it. I'm not telling. He just wants... I'm not gonna go to China, but that's code word for vagina. All right, let's. All right, we're gonna get out of here. All right, next up, quick soda. Oh no. Probably not from the Quick brand. Blake. Yeah. Quick soda. Diet quick soda. Obesity. Quick lemonade. It's just piss. Quick grape soda. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, did I forget to say Chris Chan's a little bit of a racist? Dude, Chris Chan back then was mentally, like, fucking insane. He was homophobe. He was racist. He wasn't too racist, but he was the right amount of racist. You know? God damn it. He had the right amount of racism, you know? I think there's straight up a video where he just screams the N-word. This specific word has only been used once. Niggos. That's only been used once by him. The rest was legit the N-word. Now let's see, Arlstein. They even look the same. Yep, Christian looks like that. Wow. Jesus Christ, there's so much shit. I watch too much. I watch too much fucking television. And true and honest. What is true and honest? I don't want to scroll up. Television is widely used. I don't know what the fuck a television is. Dimensional merge. Oh, Myaxels. Oh boy, this is not the bathroom. Whoops. Why is he melting in that picture? Taste in TV. This fan of South Park. Almost all of Seth MacFarlane's creations. Hold on, I need to turn on some music for this. For me, not for you. You guys don't get any music, but I get music. Okay. He bought a ton of their episodes via PlayStation Network. For a sizable amount of money. Adult Swim is another big favorite of our autistic hero. He even entered one of their contests and raged when he didn't win. He recently got into F's for family. Anime is another area where Chris' choices are very transparent. Among some of his favorites over the years include Shuffle. What is Shuffle? Hold on. What is Shuffle? Oh, it's a fantasy. Okay. Okay. Women's Rights. Gunslinger Girl. That's Excel Saga. Those are the two most common ones. Regarded for inside jokes and parody. Yeah. Certain bizarre choices do stick out, however. Monty Python's Flying Circus has been brought up for reference several times, along with the Comedian Red Skelton, I Love Lucy for films. Yeah. Chris also seemed to have also watched a fair bit of Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon in the late 1990s and early 2000s, making references to Cousin Skeeter, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and Powerpuff Girls, among others. Many of these shows have been gained significant cult followings, but were made for kids much younger than Chris at the time, seeing that his other interests, Pokemon, Transformers, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Lego, though it's not that surprising that he would watch shows designed for elementary schoolers when he was in high school and college. Chris has also shown an affinity for some darker movies, also jarring seeing the Saw movies. He rarely mentions the movies, although it's possible the influence led to the events of Sonic Shoot 10, where the Asperpedia 4 was executed via elaborate death traps, well elaborated by Chris's standards. If this picture is clear, Chris may have been using Hulu or Hulu Plus to likely watch all shows he couldn't on Netflix. Mods Chris uploaded on Mod Nation Racers indicates the fans have drawn together for obvious reasons. He copied a scene from Beavis and Butthead and issues on a cheer. Okay. Netflix. Chris has used Netflix to satisfy his watching instantaneously, enabling him to reach near cause to a state of mental stress. But in more practical terms, he spent more than 6 hours watching Keeping Up Appearances in South Park in a single day. Twice in terms of averages. Chris watches roughly 3 hours of television a day, at least for Week Feud. A huge selection and instant watch feature combined with Chris's need to whack has led to some interesting choice in films today. He has rented Maniac Nurses Find Story of a Virgin and many more titles with sexual names and or posters, considering Netflix doesn't deal in porn. He's wasting his time. Other than these porno hunts and impulse rentals, Chris is pretty much interested in only three types of programs: adult cartoons, British sitcoms, and comedy, displaying a remarkably narrow range of interests. The only movie that really stands out in his selection is Twilight. Netflix also allowed him easier access to cartoons of his childhood, Transformers and Sonic being the most prominent. The appearance binge of Transformers-related television may have been the inspiration behind Sonic Shoot 9. Creepy stare. Chris Chan has a really strong aura whenever he looks at people. Like when Chris Chan looks at you, Chris Chan is looking at you. Like you can't. Christian's favorite hits. There's Sonichu. First public appearance of Sonichu is a homemade CD, which he sparked the creation of debut from everyone's favorite Sonic recolor, Sonichu. First Sonic music. I love that hedgehog. Second, Pokemon music. I like the video game and the TCG game. Mario music. I like Mario Kart 64 and Star Fox 64 games. Some classic jazz. I enjoy a cool, jazzy beat. And the order repeats until the 21st song. It finishes with 2 Sonic songs. All in all the songs are made from my favorite hits. I like jazz as well, if you guys don't know. It's Sonic Boom from Sonic CD. Don't Say You Love Me from the first movie. Circuit Select from Mario Kart 64. Love and Marriage. Wow. Volume 2. After making my last CD, time flew by, and more music came into my world. I made this CD, which has many more of my favorite songs, to add more of my favorite songs on the second disc. There is a different order of types of songs, and another type has been added in order, and it goes as follows. First is Sonic music. I like that hedgehog. Pokemon music. I enjoy the video games and the TCG game. Classic jazz. I enjoy a cool jazzy beat. Today's rap and rock. I enjoy it, but my father does not. Try Tyler, the Creator. And the order repeats until the 23rd song. It is the final Sonic song. It is a final Sonic song. All in all, these are more of my favorite hits. Tracklist has never been publicly released, but it can be assumed it's very similar tone to the last one, with the presumed addition of some post-grunge / rap rock. Okay. As shown in the gallery below, Chris made a 3rd edition of the CDS import, other than the cover, which is illustrated on. Nothing else is known by its contents. Other homemade CDs. CD of Cole Smithy. Okay. Songs for Kelly. And the rest don't matter. The fuck is this? Alright. Son of a bitch! Alright, I'm not scrolling down. What is this in fashion? Let's check out his fashion. Ernie also enjoys the classic. That fucking classic shirt. Everyone loves it. You try. Jesus Christ. Moldy clothes. Delicious. The gay trucker outfit. Jesus Christ. Look at him. Early fashion. Oh no. Look at that. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me hard. It's not that cold. Breathe it in. The Breathe It In shirt is an athletic works Walmart branded woman's top, frequently worn by Chris in the beginning of mid-2018. He explains his attachment to the shirt in a tweet, commenting that the message is always relative to daily life and situations. Breathe it in. Headgear. Yep. It's a fucking... It's amazing when you can meet him. You know? The classic. They're everywhere. The Advice Dog. The Imposter. Liquid Quiz. That brown shirted imposter. Dun 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 dun. That brown shirted imposter. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Look at all these shirts. Imagine wearing a shirt. The Clopper. The Shattered Heart. Do what makes you happy. The Man-Child Meltdown. The Toothpaste Tube. The Bubblegum Nightmare. Yo, he got that drip. He got the drip. He got that drip. Got that drip. He also had a fanny pack. Let's check out his sexuality. Check out his video games. Chris tried having sex with a video game console once. It did not work out all that well. Everywhere I go, I can't escape his dick. To a great gamer, Spider. List of his games. Let's see what games he owns. Just barely lets go. Sold off some of his games to earn money. NES, he has 1942. I don't know that game. Jesus fucking Christ. He has quite the goddamn collection. Yeah, he has Super Mario Bros. He doesn't have the second game though. Yeah, he didn't get the second game. Oh no, there it is. He got the second game. He rebought it. Good. Tetris 2. Game Boy games or Game Boy games. Super Nintendo. Scratch. Imagine having 2 Pokemon snaps. The e-reader. Why the fuck does he have this? I want that. I'm gonna buy that. My Little Pony video game? Yes. Sonic Advance. He has like every fucking Sonic game complete in box. Okay. He doesn't have any SpongeBob ones. Nintendo GameCube, let's see. Animal Crossing is, of course, his biggest fucking thing. I'm curious what GameCube is. He has Luigi's Mansion. Well, I actually shouldn't be surprised that came with the fucking GameCube. Wow, he actually has, like, quite rare fucking collections. Mario Kart Double Bonus Disc. These 2 fucking games, like, those are actually pretty fucking rare. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm an idiot. So let's say I don't remember Sonic the Hedgehog being on there. He has Mega Collection. He does. Oh, he does have the Gems Collection. Fucking epic. He doesn't have Sonic. Oh, he does have Sonic Adventure 1. Oh, damn. He has the preview disc. Why does he have that? He has Mario Sunshine. DS and DSi 100 classic games. Wow. Pikmin 2? Oh yeah, let's see. Does he have any of the Pikmin games? No, he does not. Yeah, I wouldn't think he'd be that big of a fan of the Pikmin games. But he has Pikmin 2 at least. He has Pikmin 2, that's pretty good. I don't think this is... Oh, I'm in DS, that's probably why I can't see it. But yeah. Yeah, he's Pikmin 2. That's fucking cool. Does not have Wii Sports Resort. Or Wii Fit, but go figure. He has Bonk's Adventure. That's cool. 3D game collection. Just 3DS games. We're supposed to cite an obscure character. Yeah. 3DS doesn't have that many good games. 3DS has a lot of good games, but not as many as the fucking Wii U. Wii U was the best fucking collection. He has Pikmin 3. And the short movies HD. What the fuck? Wii Fit you. Nintendo Switch. I mean, it's Pokemon and it's free. Sega. Wonder Boy. Good. Sega Genesis. I told you he has every fucking Sonic game for that console. Missing Dr. Robot. He probably fucking has Dr. Robotnik Mean Bean Machine. No, he does not. He does not have Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. Alright. That's actually a surpriser for me. Game Gear? He might have it on here, though. Yep, he has it on here. but it's for 3DS, but still. And of course, Sonic fucking games. Sonic Labyrinth. Tails' Adventure. I don't see Tails Sky Patrol, but that was Japanese only. I think. Sega CD. You can tell he has that fucking Sonic CD, you know. 32X. Knuckles Chaotix. Sega Saturn. Yep. He doesn't have the collection, though, but it's rare. Dreamcast. You know he has Sonic 1 2. Yep. I did not even know there was a South Park game for... I didn't even know that. That's cool. Sony PlayStation. Yeah, it seemed like the type of person who had Crash Bandicoot, but not the second game. He's a physical copy of Warped. Well, he owns fucking 2 copies of Warped. Why? And obviously he owns Parappa. Pete's Hut Sampler Disc 2. Of course, everybody needs that one. Oh, and the MTV music generator. That's a big one, too. Everyone needs to own that, too. You know, those are important games. Resident Evil, he does not seem like the type of person who liked Resident Evil. Toy Story 2, I'm Jeremy Lane. PS2, Jesus fucking Christ. Aqua Team, well, that should be obvious. Family Guy video game. Good. Death Battle 3, Guitar Hero. The Guy game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he has the Guy game. He's going to dwell. Game was pulled from print after it was found that one of the models who flashed the camera was only 17. Uh-oh. Chris Chan. little pedophile. 3D game. Oh, Scott the Woz. That's all people know this game for, Scott the Woz. The one song that was in Scott the Woz. DuckTales. This is PS3, right? Yeah, this is sort of a weird game. DuckTales Remastered for PS3 is a little bit of a weird game. I think it was the only PlayStation 3 game that didn't come on disc. And then ended up coming on disc. It's weird. Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. I've actually been planning on buying this game, by the way. Let's check out the Family Guy section. Flower. Homo. Of course, Guitar Hero games. Because Christian. Lego Movie video game. Christian. Approximately $98 spent on DLC. I don't fucking blame him. Dude, Little Big Planet 2 and 3 have so much fucking DLC. It's insane how much DLC is in that game. And since I think the PlayStation Network shop for PS3 has been shut down, I think you can no longer get the DLC. But yeah, Little Big Planet 1, 2, and 3 have so much fucking DLC. It's insane. I have some of the more rare ones, like the seasonal ones. So I have like the Santa costume, the present costume, Christmas tree costume, I think is one of them. Like, I have a lot of fucking DLC for the game. Think of the birthday costume, the hook hat costume. It's so fucking much shit. It's all costumes at the end of the day. Sonic 4. He never bought episode 2. Something tells me he didn't like the first one. I need to rebuy an Xbox 360 just so I can get, the other fucking Sonic the Hedgehog games. Because I only have Sonic 2. PS4, of course. FC. Damn. Again, it's crap. PSP. I've actually been planning on buying a PlayStation Portable. Like, I've honestly been debating it because there's, like, no rips of the SpongeBob movie disc. Little Big Planet for it. Of course. Christian's such a big fucking Little Big Planet and Parappa fan, dude. I used to be one, too. What the fuck? Work time fun. Family Guy, the frickin' Shriek Collection. What UMDs did he buy? Loser, he didn't pay $35 for the SpongeBob movie on PSP. PlayStation Vita. Plants vs. Zombies. I think that's the only notable thing here. There's a PS Vita version of Parappa, right? No. Microsoft. Despite Chris avowed that the hatred of the Xbox 360, the Hexbox, he tried to sell several games for the original Xbox on eBay on November 17th. He casually mentioned his gamer tag in a Facebook comment. So for the original Xbox, he has Call of Duty 2. That's the only notable game here. He also has Driver. And for the Xbox One, which is fucking weird. He has a lot of games. Like Sonic and Sonic 2, which I still need to fucking get, but Xbox won't let me buy them. Steam, even though he doesn't... play some games on PC, DRM. Steam, the most interesting listing is Payday 2, a game that the ideas we're obsessed with. Yeah, there's Five Nights at Freddy's, the original. He also says that he's never played Half-Life 2 because he's not big on PC games. But he does have Portal. Sonic. The Excel file is dead. Oh, it's because it's fucking Mediafire. It's a list of toys. Yeah, we're gonna be scrolling for fucking years if I go to that. Let's see. Lists. Okay. Adam and Eve purchases? What's that? God, fucking... Oh. Yeah, he has bought a lot of those, I can tell you that. Let's check out Family Guy real quick. Go, Shanshu. Go out and zap to the extreme. I will. Thank you, Father. Holy crap, Lo Shamatist. Yeah, Christian likes Meg. Top secret leaks from Fox Animation. Dude, is that Christian Westlin Chandler in the famous TV show Family Guy? Other missions. Recycle ejection Family Guy. Best Buy. Somebody leak what he bought from Best Buy? How do people know what he bought from Best Buy? What? Clyde Cash leaked a zip file loaded with Chris's Best Buy invoices. Much like his sex store purchases, Chris appeared. People leaked what Chris Chan bought from Best Buy. I find that funny. So PlayStation Network cards, those should be obvious. Yeah. These don't line up. Jesus. Yeah, I think a lot of people bought these all the fucking time. Imagine leaking what he bought. Club Nintendo. How? Yes. Date registered. These are the codes that he's registered. Everyone votes channel. Nintendo Wii. No fucking way. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's what he spent on those. Single song download from Rhapsody.com. Does anybody even fucking use that? What even is this? I've never heard of it before. What is this rewards shit? I've never heard of it. Dude, if I could buy a Nintendo Wii game by drinking soba for everyone. These don't look like fun rewards. Okay. eBay. I'm not going through eBay. Rhapsody. Neither that either. Toys, no. Alright. List of Blu-ray. PSN videos. So it's movies, aka it's Blu-rays. B-movie, of course. It's PSN downloads. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a lot. 12-ounce mouse. Okay. Obama. American Dad. Aqua Teen. It's mainly after they went to widescreen. Boondocks. Cleveland Show. Wow. Family Guy. Expecting this one to be huge. Yeah. Nice, you got the good episode. Wait, does he have 420? 420 was a good episode. Oh, he does not. What about P-Tarded? My favorite episode. You know, there's probably a reason why he never got that one. Ghost Hunters. Mythbusters. Peanuts. What about Chicken? The Simpsons. South Park. X-Play. Feature films and direct-to-video releases. Miscellaneous TV shows. Rugrats. Where the fuck did he get Rugrats? Oh, SpongeBob. Yeah, I skipped. Oh, they're good episodes. The pizza delivery and transfer. Those are pretty good episodes. What about Obama? What does he have to say about him? Oh no. Things that he's shoved up his ass. Why not? As for, just gonna put this over here. A list of things Chris shoved up his ass. Okay, there's actually nothing. Okay, good. Good. Thank fuck there's no pictures. There's no pictures. Alright, so these are the things that he shoved up his ass. A vibrating dildo with a condom on. Later destroyed in an attempt to prove his straightness and strength. He later told Catherine, seriously, it did nothing for me. Anal beads. Ended up covered in poo. Ugh. And thrown away because Chris did not understand how they worked. Just imagine he probably ripped them out like a fucking Beyblade. Sonichu medallion. Broken into pieces first. Done under stress because a 13-year-old told him to. His fingers. Unlike the other things he shoved up there, Chris actually admitted that it felt alright. And it appeared to now be his preferred method of anal simulation. That's what I do. Jets of water from the shower head. I feel like we've all done that at some point. We've all done that when we try to clean our ass with one of these. We turn it on to a jet and get curious. Told he used to put things up his butt and then became uncomfortable sometimes with a narrow jet of water. I feel like we've all done that when we try to clean our butt. We got curious. Another dildo. This one's non-vibrating. Sometimes covered with washcloth. Ow! At least 4 times. Washcloths will scratch the fucking thing. He found it painful and unenjoyable. Yeah, don't put it with a fucking washcloth. Don't fucking don't use it with a washcloth. Don't do that. His own dick, apparently. Things that he's willing to shove up his ass for his true love. A fake dick. I would take it in for her. Strap on dildo. Well, I told Jackie that he could not be dick shaped because that would be gay. God. What is this picture? I hate this picture. Time to put my dildo up my ass. You gotta be careful when looking through the quickie because they use the strangest fucking pictures. Okay, I think. Oh yeah, stress. Oh, look at him. Makes me feel sad. Stressors. Identity. His mental block of autism. Talking to anyone about anything except for himself. Yep. Having his identity questioned. When the fuck does that happen? Oh, during the brown-shirted imposter shit. Alright. Being referred to the incorrect with the incorrect pronouns. I think that's yeah. His daily struggle against becoming homosexual. Anything that autism isn't an excuse for. This one's a thing that I sort of get fucked around with as well. Sunshuk being parodied. Uh-oh. Copyright issues. This shit doesn't have copyright anymore. His character's being accused of homosexuality. His character's being redesigned by a fan artist. Yeah. Online presence. Being famous. Good luck with that. Being the most, documented person in life. Good luck with that. The existence of web pages outlining his many failures. Criticism. Having drawings of him finger painting Megan infused with crystal. Chores. Fucking really? That stresses him out? Back when Bob was still alive, his willingness to call Chris out on his bullshit. Shut that damn internet off. Shut that damn internet off. I'm working on it. Outside the house, anything requiring him to leave the house. Getting a job. To Wendy's and Cutco. Yep. Being banned from places he frequents. Yeah, he's been banned from a lot of places. Being banned from conventions, too many games. Trying to get unbanned from the gameplays. losing trading card matches, including to children. Dude, he gets fucking pissed from that. Taking women, being associated with infinitely high boyfriend factor. Boyfriend-free girl. Asking girls to go out with him, being friend-zoned. His hormones. I'm sorry, this boner's out of my control. It's my autism that's making it happen. Clyde Cash. The man in the pickle chute. Bullies, trolls, PVCC faculty. I'm actually planning on going there for college because I'm really fucking curious. Anyway, it's a community college. It'd be perfect for me because I'm an idiot. Having someone pretend to be him. Brown-shirted imposter. Being confronted by his sweetheart's father. Yeah, being called a child. Men. Inwards, according to Chris Chan. Not the new Chris Chan. Not the new Chris Chan. Christine, not Christine, but Christian. Him. Because he's the one that yelled the N-word. People with Asperger syndrome. Yeah, he fucking hates Asperger people. Homosexuality. Imagine being gay. This post was made by Christian. Pickles. Death. Daily dose of reality. Sega changing the color of Sonic's arms to blue. That was a big thing that happened. Anything slightly inconvenient. Anything that stress isn't an excuse for. Masturbating. Okay. Having a sweetheart. Resetting his biological clock. The prospect of having a sex time. Playing. I don't know what that is. What is this? Alright, thanks for not helping me. Hiring prostitutes. He's done that once. Taking medication. Wishing he were in another dimension. Switching between souls of Maggie-chan, Sonichu, or Mewtwo. Shut the fuck up. Things that Chris does when stressed. Shits himself. He cries. He cries, becomes less and more productive than usual. Rages about his pitiful adult life in YouTube videos. Rages at his mailers. Alright. Senses death threats. Jesus. Abuses his cameras. Crashes into slumber. Just passes out. Becomes increasingly homophobic. Becomes increasingly racist. Let me guess. Okay. That's a little bit of a racy thing to go to, though. Sighs. It's like, you know. Suffers from memory loss. Alright. Draws hideous, hardcore pornography of his friends and personas. Drinks. Attempts vehicle homicide. Considers suicide. Yeah, don't we all? Hedgehog defense date. While being kicked out of the 2018 Too Many Games convention after making unwanted physical content with the other event attendees, stress forced Chris to create a hedgehog defense date instead of leaving the con. He curled up into a ball on the floor and imagined he had hedgehog quills to keep the meanies away. Eventually being escorted off the premises by security. He also blamed the trolls and an event coordinator for causing the stress situation. It's implied that this is a replacement to the pepper spray. Oh no. Drops the N-bomb. Yeah. It's finally come to this. Let me just... Ugh. Yeah, this specific video. His racism fucking explodes in this shit. It was during the Surf Shack Tito saga. What the fuck? I want to learn more about that, actually. Yeah. Boom. Yeah, he fucking yells it, dude. He He yells it. I feel bad for the person who had to write the transcript of this. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. He is, yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking play the video. But yeah, he's ugh. Alright. Hold on. What the fuck was that Pokemon called? Oh, fuck. It's like, is it the Jackie Pokemon? What was it? Yeah, it had black face. It was a real fucking thing. Pokemon had a black face. Yeah, this. It was Jinx. This. Yeah, like Jesus Christ, Pokemon, you can't pull that shit. But yeah, like, Jesus. We get it. It's funny, but you can't pull a Tom and Jerry on us, gamer. Yeah, he was also big on no dark skinned. What he wanted, what Chris Chan wanted was a no dark skin. I don't think Asian either. He wanted a white boyfriend free girl that is his age or older. That's what he wanted. Yeah. Yeah, he does not meet the standard criteria. Chris Chan's fucking... Yeah, I don't think... he's... Yeah, Native Americans. Let's see, should I be offended by this? Because I'm a Native American. Jews. Yeah, Jews are Jews. You can't really do anything. Not a racist? No, he's a racist. Chris does not want to be considered a racist. He claims that he respects black as equal. That's good. That's a good step. Saying that Quickville, they can even vote. They can always vote. Or they can help him get insane and idiotic video game made. But he also generally likes two black arrows. Keith and Kel, those are the people from the Fat Albert movie and the Good Burger. He did mention more than once that the reason he doesn't want black girls or any other race, but any other races. Okay, so Asians are fine. Yeah, I didn't remember that. I remember that wrong because he thinks God told him that his future daughter Crystal must be white. Krister. I think that's an actual name. Hold on. Yeah, Krister is an actual fucking thing. 2 as an IRC. This man's crazy. That's him. That's Surf Shack Tito. He's Hawaiian. Fucking idiots. He's Hawaiian. There he is, Surf Shack Tito. Movie released on 2010. His comments were brief and cryptic. For Tito by name, threatened him to doom in his nightmares and delivered. What happened? Summer 2000. Okay. Yeah, dude. Surf Shack Tito. So he's like the best character in the entire fucking show. And his ego. Look at that. His ego's pretty big. I think. I actually don't know. Meet Sonichu. Yeah, he was at... Yeah. Mixed background appearances. That's not Christian. That's a different fucking character. Let's see his. How does he handle nostalgia? I really miss the good times of those days. Oh. Yes. We will now go to anger. See what angers him. Evolution of rage. Good. Yeah, he gets way angrier. The cursed Yami. Great. He will curse you now. Get everything off the internet now. Love that video. My bad set. Somebody just put like a bunch of clips of like Christian angry and just put Skrillex Monster over it. Alright. Now we've made it back here. The Christian show. Picture of now. Chris's color code. That's wrong. CFX of me. Chris drops the N-word. When did he yell Jew? I don't remember that. Oh, for the love of fuck. I'm gonna scroll down. It's just hate Jews. I don't understand. Let's see the DVD. I made a bootleg copy of the DVD. Okay, then fucking take me to it. Yeah, I made a bootleg copy of the DVD. Like, I didn't print this off. Yeah, I didn't print this off. But I sort of tried to draw like this main picture. So I have a bootleg copy of the DVD. Oh, this is made for like a skinny. Oh, yucky. Hold on. Wait, Christian has a pocket knife. Christian has everything. He has these pedo glasses. With these epic glasses. Is that what people describe as glasses as? Pedo glasses? Dramatic glasses removal. Thank God. Yep. Yeah, baby. I'm really tired. I've learned too much about Christian. I probably have a dream about Christian. I remember I had this dream about Christian. Like I met him and like I ended up like ended up having to go to his house, and I realized that his room was across from my room, and that we both lived in the same house, and we just never knew it, you know? We both lived in the same house, but we never knew it. So, like, yeah. And then, like, he made a video touring my room, and I made a video touring his, and we both didn't know about that either. Like, it was a big fucking day. It was a big day in that dream world. And not gonna lie, I'd love to be Chris Chan's roommate. I'm honestly like a real big fan of it. Yeah, here's the fucking DVD. Quick on TV. Let's check that out.
Tonight, Sonic the Hedgehog is running wildly in the Chandler household this weekend. 12-year-old Kristen Chandler of Charlottesville was the winner in a video game shopping spree. Kristen is one of only about 100 winners nationally to receive $1,000 worth of Sega games and equipment. For his parents, it's just another example of how well he's doing. Christian is a high-functioning autistic child. This past fall, on his own initiative, he entered a contest based on a favorite cartoon character.
Sonic's not a cartoon character.
Cartoon, and listen to what Sonic says at the end of it, and write it down for a whole week, and then I had to mail it in, and it has to be drawn out of a hat, and I just won.
Good job.
And Christian's father says it only takes a few hours for him to master an electronic game and then move on to another. I can't master any of them.
Then the games begin with Byzantine rules. How do you play the game?
I can't explain, it's too long.
I'll put out my Dragonair, even though it has 60 damage on it. Oh boy. And then I have Spear Energy on it. Slam attack.
So if you had the time to tell me, I wouldn't understand it.
No.
To the daily routines, I'm gonna take you on.
Love how you
tour
see
of
the
my
fucking
house.
VHS thing.
As well as as well as the daily routines, we'll take
The
a tour of
VHS
town.
play
But first,
button on the
house.
bottom left for.
You see this logo on here? That is the logo to my website on the internet. If you would like to visit, here's the address. I'm gonna leave it up for a few seconds.
He submitted
Alright,
that to
that's enough.
Nintendo, if I remember
Now we're
correctly.
gonna take a tour of my house.
He skipped. He skipped.
Years ago, shared my heart. And he has won the game for me, and you have won for me. And Harvey Birdman 2 disc DVD box set, which comes out April 12, 2005. Features the lead scene, live action open, casting Williams and Stephen Colbert and Tom Mary as Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. Harvey Birdman movie, Shaky Buzz and Vincent, and episode commentary. Let Harvey Birdman work for you. This is Christian Chandler. Hello, my name is Christian Weston Chandler, of Ruckersville, Virginia. What would you do for a PS3? What I would do for a PS3? I tell you what I do. Well, if I had the money, I'd wait in line, like all the other people did with their tanks and all that good stuff. I'd throw away the cure for autism if I had it, because I want to get rid of that lifelong curse I've had.
I wonder why he didn't win the PS3.
Oh yeah, I would trade in my PS2 for another thing, or otherwise.
What would you do for a PS3? I'd kill, man.
Would if it was hard enough. But you know what I did? I did it.
He did it.
I made it. Made one from Legos and Pixel blocks. And believe it or not, I actually play Guitar Hero on this thing.
Whoa! Hey, the baby. This is on a fucking PlayStation Portable, I think, PSP. Yeah. You say I have a boyfriend. Sing along. Tell me why I have As a virgin with rage, tell me why I want you, girl, my age. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I have a boyfriend. I'm fucking skipping stuff. Jesus Christ. Did I break the disc? Jesus Christ. Take me to the fucking home menu. Okay, well, the disc stopped working. Oops, I opened up Steam. But yeah, I think I'm done looking at. I think I'm done reading and looking at Chris Chan.